Hey, Yoga Mamas. This is Anna, and I'm going to offer you a couple different moves that can help you during your pregnancy at any of the stages, but most importantly, help you get ready for the birth of your beautiful new baby. So, we're going to begin with a breathing exercise. What I like to do here is bring my left hand to my heart and my right hand to my belly. And this just connects your heart, your intention to the baby. And you're going to take a deep inhale through the nose, feeling your belly expand. And exhale, hug the baby by pulling your belly in. So inhale deeply, let your belly expand, bringing fresh air into your lungs and bloodstream. Exhale, hug your belly. As we move through the different moves in this short series, remember that every time you exhale is an opportunity to hug your baby. And just doing breathing exercises where you're pulling your stomach in is going to tighten up your abs and avoid that split that sometimes happens later on in pregnancy. So after you've done some breathing, connected with your baby, your intention, you're going to come to all fours. So this is a great hip opener, back release. A lot of us hold pain in that lower back or the front of the ligaments. You're going to come to all fours, bring one leg forward. Then you're going to walk your hands palms to the opposite side and tuck that back foot up. Now you're going to probably feel the stretch already, so you can just hang out here, or if you'd like to go deeper, you can drop down. And again, this is great for the ligaments. It's excellent for the pelvic wall, opening up the hips, breathing deeply into your hips, the tightness, the back. And when you're ready, slowly coming back up. And then coming up, bringing your forearm onto your knee, taking a breath to stretch over. So this is really supported. Once our bellies start to get bigger, it's harder to balance, but it's so important to open up your chest, keep your spine strong. And once you've taken a couple of inhales and exhales to hug your baby, you bring it back down to all fours. Just taking a quick cat-cow here, neutralizing the spine, but most importantly, getting into that pelvic wall. You want your pelvis strong. Initiate the cat-cows with the pelvis, and then take it to the other side. Step the leg forward, walk your hands out, turn your back foot in, and just come to that comfortable place, whatever that means for you today. Stretching back, breathing into the tightness. Again, a lot of us feel it in the hips, in the lower back. And we're getting the same benefits as doing a squat, just not that extra pressure of standing. And then when you're ready, go ahead, come up. Take your elbow to your knee. Stretch over. Our obliques, the side abdominal muscles, tend to get really tight during pregnancy, so these sideward bends are so good. And then we'll bring it back onto all fours. So you can come into a malasana squat now. And again, great hip opener. You want those nice and juicy. And then inhale all the way up and exhale, arms by your side. Now, one thing that I did every day during my pregnancies were hip circles. So getting really juicy, really loose. And as you move your hips around, you can feel your lower back start to loosen up. You can feel your hips opening up. And this is great because you can really do it wherever you want, whenever you want, while you're cooking, watching TV. So those are some good hip circles there. Now we're going to come to a goddess squat, bringing the arms out to the side. Toes are pointed out, and you're just going to come down and hold. Now, once the baby's here, we're going to be using the arms a lot. So you want your shoulders strong. You can hold this for about 30 seconds. If you ever get out of breath, feel a bit dizzy, you just come out of it. But now you can feel those inner thighs working, the shoulders working, and we'll go ahead and release out. The next one I like to call the drop squat. So again, excellent for helping with any sciatic pain and lower back pain, strengthening the pelvic wall. So you're going to spread your glutes nice and wide as you come down and deep, and then rolling the spine up. Inhale. The emphasis here is in the spread of the glutes, and this really opens up the passageway for the baby. We inhale up and exhale, bringing it nice and low. So you can do that as many times as you like. I always like to say, do it as many times as you've been by year that you've been on this earth. So for example, I am 38, so I would do that 38 times. Now the last one I'm going to show you is up against the wall. This is a chest opener. As our breasts start to get larger, as we have more weight in the front side of our body, it's really important to keep your chest open. So there's lots of chest stretches you can do, but this one's my favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see how I'm going to do this. Come up to the wall with my hand backwards. And what I like about this is it's very supported. So really stretching the front side of the body, and you can tune in to one side and the other, looking over the shoulder, taking nice deep breaths. And again, just work with your flexibility, and then you can take it to the other side and stretch the other side. Always remember, when you end your practice, it's nice to end in Savasana. So get props, pillows, blankets. I always like to lay down on my side, pillow under my head, a pillow between my legs, and return to that breathing. This is such a beautiful opportunity to connect with your baby. Inhale, give it fresh air. Exhale, hug it tight. One last deep inhale, and exhale, hug it tight. I hope you enjoyed those moves. If you have any other questions about flows or pregnancy in general, be sure to email me or contact me through the studio. Namaste.